Whoops. Hello, everybody. Um, I would like to thank you for stopping by this channel, my video, to check out what it's about. And I have not uploaded in a good while, so yeah, that's been a thing. It's just school and life, really. It's been a difficult time the last week and a half or so, and that's really what this whole video is kind of about. It's just me talking about my feelings, I suppose, and stuff like that. However, the title of this is what's my title going to be? My first day at church. My first day at church. So I'm going to get this out there right now. This is this is not my first ever day at church. I have been to church before. Yes. But this is my first time willingly going to church seeking help in a long time. Probably the first time ever. I've never done this before, and it was my first time ever doing it. And I can say it has helped in a way, in a very good way. Not just the church itself, but talking to other people as well has really helped in my current situation, I believe. And really right now, all I can explain is my current feeling situation is just sadness and depression, but mixed with hope. And it may even be a false hope. I don't know. However, just having to deal with all of these mixed batches of feelings the last week, 2 weeks, has been very difficult and hard on the mind. And I don't think I could have gotten to where I am now if it weren't for the church and for the people I have I have spoken to. Because they really just helped me realize that there are people out there who do care about me, even when I feel like I've lost something very big in my life and it just feels like it's over, which it's not really over, I suppose. No, it's not really over because everything moves on. Life moves on. If you leave the world moves on without you. It's just how everything works. Life moves on. However, back to my point, I need to talk about what this church actually helped me with. So I went to this church called the Emmanuel Lutheran Church, and it really, going into there, my friend had recommended this church to me. He had gone to it before. So knowing this friend, I knew it was probably a really good church, and I think the last minute or so of my video is probably going to be really quiet that I just did because of how far back the mic was. So I apologize for that. I really hope you stuck around. If you're not around, I am so sorry. Okay, back to that. Yes, this church, it really helped me because it gave me this pamphlet. Right away when I saw this pamphlet, I'm just going to read it. It says, "Stay in the course no matter what hits you." And seeing that, I was like, yeah, okay, but what is my course? And I suppose my course is to become better in myself and a better religious figure to myself, the religious figure I've always wanted to be. And seeing that at first was confusing to me. However, now I do understand it, as I just explained. And I get in there and I read my pamphlet, and they start speaking, and they say this one thing that sucks, but it's the truth. And it is, God tests with stress before he trusts with success. And I couldn't explain how true that really is. I mean, I had a talk with my friend and I showed him this, and he was like, in a way, speechless because of how true that really is. And it sucks, but it's the truth, and it's worth it to make it through this stress to get to your success. Now, me personally right now, I hate these feelings I have. It is just so difficult to go through my day. My head hurts, my heart hurts, everything just hurts. However, it has gotten a little bit better over time, and that is proof that everything does get better at some point or another. Or maybe it even doesn't, but it gets a little bit better at least. But man, I just hate these feelings so much. And another thing that I also got out of this was where they're speaking about a story of Daniel, and I can't really remember anything from the Daniel thing except for what I've written down here. And I just wrote down "Don't forget who you are," and I remember that being mentioned in there. Oh, I see it now. It's in the Romans chapter 12. This is Romans chapter 12, verse 2. It says, "Don't conform yourself to the values of this world. Instead, let God transform you by a complete change of how you think. Then you'll be able to know the will of God." Now, I, in my heart, really believe this, as in the short amount of time that has been undergone with my feelings, in that short amount of time, I do believe that I have changed in this way that's talking about letting God transform me. I tried explaining this to someone, and I guess they couldn't believe me, but I believe me, and I guess that's all that really matters. But yes, I do believe in this verse. Then you'll be able to know the will of God. I do not know the will of God entirely. I don't think anyone ever really does. However, I do believe that things will get better, and that's my motivation. Now, after talking to the church and just everyone in general, my friends and my family, I believe that all this stuff has helped me realize that despite all these feelings that I'm having, it will get better. And I know if you're going through stuff of just depression and sadness, everyone tells you it's going to get better. It's like a rinse and repeat thing, but it's so true. And maybe in the timing of it all, you can't see that it's getting better, but it does. Personally, right now, I know it gets better, but I just don't want to deal with it to get better. I don't want to go through the feeling stuff to get to the point where it is better. And that's a wrong way to have your mindset in, but I just can't help but be in that mindset right now. And as much as it sucks, that's my truth at the moment. I do have faith everything gets better. I'm trying to build my faith to the point where I always believed it could be, because now I don't have this looming threat over my shoulder while I'm at a church activity anymore. I don't have this looming threat of being judged and just lied about for no reason anymore. I can be there freely, as I should have been able to be there freely from the beginning, but I wasn't. I wasn't able to be there freely, and that was just unfair. It is unfair. People shouldn't be treated like that when they're in a church thing. They shouldn't be watched for any bad move they make. They should be there, and the people inviting them should be willing to help them out and not just bring them down. Because if there's something I have learned from church, it's that everyone there works together to build up everyone to get to the point that they need to be. You don't see them trying to bring them down, or in this case, I don't see all the legitimate, happy, and genuine people of the churches doing that. Granted, there are those who will not try and help. They will just judge and bring down anyone who's not at their standards, and they won't try and do anything to help them, which it sucks, but that's the truth of some people. I got off track, man. I don't remember what I was going to say. Yeah, my feeling, it's just my current mindset. Yes, my current mindset is just, I know it gets better, but I don't want to wait, and that's my problem. I want to just find a way to make it just like that, and everything's better. And I guess one belief in having that would be to just end everything. That's floated in and out. And then you don't have the consequences anymore. However, it's not fair to those you leave behind. It's really not. And just being scared of doing that also. I don't know. I'm just going to stop it here. I just need to let everyone know that that this is how I'm feeling if you're concerned. And if you would like to ask me more about this and get into more depth of why I'm feeling this, or what, or you just want to talk to me, try and make me feel better, go ahead. I love talking to people. I can talk to anyone, and I can tell them almost anything. I'm an easy to talk to person. So yeah, thank you for watching this. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you watched with an open mind. And I'll see you all in the next one, maybe, if there's a next one. Goodbye.